It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals, and it comes your way next.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. LaVisca Chenault to return it. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. It was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 8 on that run, but still a ways to go. 3rd and 14.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and long for him here. Stays upright. He lobs it up, left sideline. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals, nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So here come the Cardinals now as they get sent for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, And he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Third and a lone yard coming up. Connor on the inside give. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's Connor again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Murray looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here's Connor on the option. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Chenault on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Smith on first down. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Walker now from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Staying with Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for 7 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is how our first quarter will end. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Running left, here's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throwing on third, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Running left, it's Connor. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Has a man. That's Greg Dortch. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Connor here from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that brings up 3rd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Murray on 3rd down. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. McBride hauls it in. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Back to the air, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. A give right side to Connor. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Cardinals working here. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Seahawks pick it up. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. DJ Dallas now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Connor trying the right side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, Smith to throw. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Third and 4 coming up now. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to the break, and it's the Seahawks taking a lead into that visiting locker room. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit, but first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dallas with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Able to find Jones. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running this with Connor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Right back to Connor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
So out now comes the punter. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He finds Fant. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now it's Connor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. On the give, this is Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Jones reels it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 23-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going with Connor here. Gets to space right side. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Conner touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Completes a DK Metcalf. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10 from the 41. Running with Walker again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He stays up. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call.
Eligible receiver downfield.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
This, our last play of the quarter. Play action now, Murray. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's Murray. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Kyler looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Murray. He'll get this one to Connor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Murray. He's on the move. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third down, Connor gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Murray here on 1st down. Escape. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Murray on 3rd down. Throwing deep for the end zone. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Here's Chenault on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks leading by 7. All right, here we go. Second down. Staying with Walker. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gotta figure out this third down here. They give up the gut to Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. They'll bring out the punter here. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here he is to throw. This will be cut by Connor. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Walker now from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Running left, here's Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Glendale.